Animal abuse is spreading all over the globe. Thousands, no, millions of animals are being abused every day, probably as we speak. In fact, in 2007, there had been 1,880 reported cases of animal abuse in the U.S. Imagine, including all the unreported cases, how many total cases of animal abuse there would be. Dogs, cats, birds, fish, and many more are being abused as the seconds go by, and we, the humans, are the main cause. If we are causing this injustice, that's a problem, but we can help and take a stand. Animal abuse. What is animal abuse, you ask? Well, let's find out. An article found on PAWS.org states that animal cruelty is when someone hurts an animal or does not care for an animal responsibly, like not giving a dog or cat food and water. This statement explains that animal abuse is not only hurting animals, but also not taking care of them properly. Also, some examples of indirect animal abuse are providing no shelter, leave them to starve, neglecting them to diseases, and lack of grooming. Now, if you think the numbers I have told you is not alarming enough, let me talk more about a straightforward animal abuse case, such as dogfighting. Dogfighting is illegal, but people still force dogs to fight for their entertainment. Some injuries dogs may get from these fights are blood loss, crushing injuries, broken bones, lacerations, puncture wounds, and even death. This spells animal abuse in capital letters. But if you're still thinking, so what? It's not like anything's gonna happen to me. Well, you're wrong. Because in the article, Animal Abuse Effects on Humans, it states that whenever an animal is abused, a chain reaction begins in our community. Not only does an innocent animal get hurt, but the person who commits the offense often falls into a cycle that could ultimately result in violence against other people. And I don't think we want that. Now, I hope you are thinking, what can we do to help? Unfortunately, there is no permanent solution because there will always be people who abuse weak animals. However, there are ways to help, such as getting pick your flyers from your local shelter to give to any of your friends with new pets, or, if possible, take the abused animal to a veterinarian. Also, the most common and the best solutions will be to call 911 when you see an abused animal, or, if possible, take the abused animal to a veterinarian. In conclusion, we should be aware how serious and widespread animal abuse is and put our best effort into stopping it. This effort can range from simply taking care of our animals responsibly to actively protecting the abused animals by working with the agencies and taking them to shelter. It's time to take a stand.